Okay, so I've got my test strip, and remember, I actually ended up making 3. This first one, obviously overexposed, put it out in the white light, big mistake, useless. This might as well just go in the garbage. It's the only thing I find it useful for is just being able to determine what photographic black looks like. The second test strip, unfortunately, at 2-second increments with my enlarger at the dimmest setting for my aperture, I did not achieve photographic black, so I needed to go back to the drawing board. And the third test strip, I ended up getting photographic black at 3-second increments. So what you're going to do, obviously, is take your test strip and you're going to tape it down into this box, write your name, full name, at the top, so that when you turn this into me, I know who you are. And then I want you to write the times here. So photographic white, this one was 0. That didn't actually get any exposure, so I'm going to write that down. This was 3 seconds because I did 3-second increments, and then it's just multiples of 3 all the way over 12. And I don't know how well you guys can see this, but I can clearly see a difference between these two. 18, and then I know for sure this is definitely photographic black. I can just tell. So 18, and then of course 21. So 21 obviously gives me photographic black. Now if I saw that at 15, I would obviously stop at 15, and if I couldn't go on, that's fine. So aperture setting down here, I want to go ahead and circle one. I had it set at the dimmest setting, so I'm going to circle that one. My enlarger height, if I remember correctly, was 20 inches. And my timer setting, obviously, was 3 seconds. So that's basically what I'm trying to do with this, is achieve photographic black, make sure I still have photographic white, at least on one of the sections, and know what my settings are. And when I have that, then I'm going to go ahead and turn that into my favorite photo teacher. If you have any questions, oh, here's a Starbucks gift card. If you have any questions, obviously ask your teacher, but that's basically what you're going to want to do. Now, I just going to want to add one more thing to this. You will not be able to evaluate this test strip in the darkroom. You'll have to come out into regular room light to do this. I should have mentioned that earlier, but as you know, everything appears darker in the darkroom. So I would not be able to determine whether or not I had photographic black in this test strip until I actually did this in regular room light. So after I run this through the water bath, I have to take this outside and take a good look at it to determine whether or not I've achieved that, which unfortunately in this case I did not. So you might have to make a couple test strips before you get one that is, successful, and that's fine.